Chance from the Vagabond Trials here yet again to announce the production of a new project that I've been working on for. I've actually been done with it for a little while, but this video is sort of what's been holding me up. Started classes again, so you can imagine how hectic that shit is. But yeah, it's been quite the year for everybody between COVID-19 and just the way that the year started and the way the year just seems to be progressing. It just doesn't seem to be letting up. But I feel like the year has been especially hard and traumatic for blacks across the board, just in regards to the way that the summer went down, instances of police brutality, some gaining much notoriety in regards to Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. George Floyd, which seemed to be the catalyst for a lot of things. And it doesn't seem to be relenting for those people who are struggling with like the NSARS situation in Nigeria, all related to police brutality and colonialism, I would probably argue. White supremacy, institutional racism, all those things. It's just been a tough year for blacks. There's no getting around it. It just seems we can't get a foothold in peace, just for as tries we might. It just seems that much more difficult for us, things holding us back, whatever the case may be. So what I wanted to do with this project is, number one, remind you all to take care of your mental health, because that's the most important thing that you could be tending to and monitoring at this moment, just because everything is overwhelming, and it's like a shock to the senses in dealing with everything. So number one, definitely take care of your mental health. And number two, I am trying to organize funds and fundraise for black mental health facilities and organizations across the United States. The goal is probably the biggest one that I'm asking for, which is $1,000. And I understand if I won't reach that, just because that's a lot, and we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Well, we don't know where we are in regards to the pandemic, but we're still in it. We're still dealing with it. So I understand if financial situations may not allow it, but definitely asking for that's the asking point of 1,000. And the way that I'm breaking up the funds is 500 will go towards mental health facilities here in Chicago, and then the other 500 will go to mental health facilities across the United States, especially those that either have been hit the hardest by COVID or have been dealing with like massive protests during the summer. And as like the U.S. is entering like the cold period for some places, protests might just die down a bit, just because taking care of yourself, and it's cold outside, so I imagine. But yeah, I still want to do this project because, like I said, I want to remind blacks to focus on their health first and foremost. And I also feel that this would be a great usage of the Vagabond Trials' time for the moment, just because we can't really move around, because we don't know when community centers and facilities will open back up. Things are still kind of up in the air in regards to like large gatherings and things like that. It's all really uncertain at the moment, so still holding off on a lot of that. But as soon as I guess there is like a clear indicator that we can't move around like that, we will. But in the time being, I still wanted to keep up my activism and efforts in regards to making the world somewhat of a more tolerable place. So yeah, this is just my contribution to that, along with the wonderful things that have been going on in regards to protests and resistance that's been happening over the span of this year. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. As soon as this video goes up, once it's edited and everything, the GoFundMe will probably be up as well. Feel free to share that. Share that with friends, family on social media. If you have any questions or concerns for me, feel free to hit me in whatever way you can get in contact with me: Facebook, in the comments, Instagram, social media, Snapchat, blah blah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Update after that. Hopefully, if I can stay on it, I'll do an update video, just kind of doing the thank you. And yeah, stay hopeful, stay safe, stay warm, stay hopeful, stay fighting, and yeah, stay down. Peace.